What is going on, guys? Liquid Nate here, and today I just wanted to have a discussion video regarding the next generation of consoles. I'm talking PS6, the Xbox Series XX, or whatever they're going to call it again, And then, you got Nintendo's bullshit that they always have, too. But anyway, Microsoft was going to be buying Activision. You guys know about this. It was a big deal. They still haven't done it yet. It's kind of like in the legal works. I think they're trying to do all the antitrust stuff, see if it's going to go through. Blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people made videos on this. I was talking about it with friends and stuff like that. I was like, well, I guess Xbox is just going to take over. I guess Xbox is going to kill the PlayStation. Sony, in my opinion, has been on top since, for sure, PS2 era, They started strong with the PS1. That was a really good console. In fact, I was just playing it very recently, within the past couple weeks. I was playing through an RPG. No, I was just playing another game, too. No, very recently, I was playing PS1, like 2 games, actually. I was going hard on it. I love PS1. It's great. PS2 is fantastic. In a lot of ways, PS1 is actually better. Like in terms of like the RPGs and stuff, I think PS1 was just really good. Like, oh man, really hard to beat. But PS2 brought a lot of these great three-dimensional games. Grand Theft Auto, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas. The Final Fantasies on there are awesome as well. What else? They got tons of games on PS2. I mean, there's just unlimited amounts. So many great games. And PS3 is great. PS4 is badass. Now you got the PS5. That's, I'd say, the king right now for sure. Still, and the Xbox has always been, in my opinion, way behind PlayStation. I think so. I mean, what do they really have? They have the Halo series, but they don't have a lot of exclusives on there. Like, it's always been PlayStation, in my opinion. I think you gotta have the PlayStation. Well, I was thinking Microsoft buys Activision, they could make all the Call of Duties exclusive. They could make the Elder Scrolls series exclusive, Let's say they have Elder Scrolls 6 coming out. It's been a really long time since Skyrim, so Elder Scrolls 6, when are you going to come out here? 2025, 26 maybe? Maybe they make that an exclusive on the new Xbox console. Maybe they kick off 26 or 27 with a brand new Elder Scrolls game, make that exclusive. Put that on their system. I'm just like, man, Microsoft could take over, That's what I was thinking. I was like, Sony's not going to have a chance. I mean, I know they have some games that are exclusive. They have some developers working for them, but I'm like, I think Microsoft's going to win that battle, Well, not so fast. Sony's putting up a big fight, and I recently got my PS5. It was something I'd planned on for a while. I made a video probably the start of the year, I believe. It was January 22, and I said, maybe this holiday season we can find a PlayStation 5, and sure enough, I did, and I have one. And to be honest, when I made that video, I didn't actually think I would be getting one that quickly. I didn't think I'd get one this holiday season. I was thinking, like, it'd be nice to, but I'm like, I just don't know if I will. I always want a price drop. I want some good deal. I'm really conservative with my money. Well, I explained in my unboxing video that, I just had to have one, so after trying it for a couple weeks, I just had to have one. And after using it now, guys, Sony's fighting back hard with their Game Pass. They have this PlayStation Plus thing. It's pretty confusing. I would like to talk to some of those guys and get that ironed out with them and say, your little plan here is kind of confusing, though. Because, as far as I know, Xbox has their Game Pass, and they have an online thing, maybe? I haven't looked at Xbox, to be honest, but I think it's pretty simple. PlayStation has, like, at least 3 tiers of their Game Pass. I think they have, like, a PlayStation Plus, where it's just the online play for $60. They have a Extra, which is what I have a free trial for right now, that has a massive library of games, including classic games, that you can actually stream on your console, which I don't know. Does that work well for you guys? Because I was trying to stream some games on there, and that just does not play well at all. But I was playing on Wi-Fi, not like a wired connection too. But yeah, anyways, I was wondering, does that actually work well? If I get a wired connection, will that work perfectly? Because The streaming's been choppy as hell. It's like, this is not playable. But anyways, and then they have a Supreme option for PlayStation as well, and it's like kind of confusing. You can compare the plans and blah blah blah, but it's not that simple in my opinion. It's kind of like complicated. But the bottom line is, guys, Sony's really fought back with their own. They basically copied Microsoft's Game Pass, and like all of your trophies back from the PS3 era carry over to your PS5. So it kind of reminds me of Apple. You know how Apple sucks everybody in with their Apple, like their iTunes, like all this stuff where you just cannot get out of the Apple ecosystem. I feel like Sony's kind of trying to do that, and I think it's going to be really hard to take down the king come the next console run, which will probably be in 26, 27, something like that. The longer out, the better, though. I hope they kind of keep these consoles going for a long time. I'd be fine if they didn't release another one until like 2030, 2035. PS5 is great, guys. I mean, you got 4K, 8K, I think. They can do 8K. The graphics are incredible. They really should give you more storage space. I think that's kind of really stupid. Mine has 825 gigs. It's like, gosh, you guys should have threw a 4 terabyte in here. I'll be uninstalling and reinstalling games all the time at that rate. Like, a lot of these games are close to 200 gigabytes, so, yeah, it's nuts. But, anyways, I hope they keep these consoles for a long time. But, yeah, I just want to make this quick little discussion video. It's far away that we're going to know the answer to all this stuff, but I kind of thought it was interesting to talk about, and people like to hear things like this. They like to talk about it. So, I'm kind of thinking long live the PlayStation. I think maybe next generation they could still be the person on top, the company on top. So we'll see how it plays out, but even me, I'm not just going to jump over to Xbox, I guess. I'm going to wait and see. It took me, close to 2 years to buy a PS5. I'd say PlayStation has already won this generation for sure. Like, Microsoft can't impede on the success that PlayStation has had, and I think they're just going to be the winner for sure. Xbox, you're still really, really far behind in my opinion. But, just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And long live the king. I'd say PlayStation, let's stay up there for a while. So, we'll see how it all plays out. And I didn't even really talk about Nintendo, Let me touch on them real quick. Nintendo has a very loyal fan base. They're always going to be fine. They'll be around. They'll do their Marios. They'll do their, the Pokemon stuff. They'll do all that type of thing. They'll have people buying their things. Their exclusives go far. The Mario franchise, like I said. I don't know why I can't think of franchises by Nintendo. Of course, you got the Metroid. What else? What the heck do they all got? I wouldn't really say Punch-Out because they haven't updated that for so long. What else does Nintendo even have? A Yoshi, Donkey Kong, I guess. What else, Nintendo? They have their stuff. I don't have Nintendo's consoles since the Wii U, and that was a real waste of a console in my opinion. So Nintendo to me has been just something in the background since 64. That was like when they were really great, but I think they've kind of sucked since then, to be honest. GameCube was kind of a sleeper system in my opinion. The Wii was meh, It's just me. I know it was pretty damn successful, but yeah, I didn't play on it much. The Wii U, in my opinion, pretty much sucks. So yeah, I mean, Nintendo is just kind of in the background. The Switch is huge. People love the Switch. I did not buy the Switch yet. I don't think I ever will, though. I have no interest in it. Nintendo's always behind with the hardware too. That's just what they do. So they'll come out with another thing probably within a couple years here. Probably call it the U Switch and confuse people again. Maybe hopefully they learn their lesson, but they'll come out with their thing again here in a couple years, and then PlayStation 6 and Xbox will come out probably 3 years after that and absolutely destroy the hardware of whatever Nintendo has. In fact, whatever Nintendo releases won't even be on par with the PS5. I would predict. Nintendo's going to release just some garbage-ass hardware to release their little exclusives. But that's my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.